Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Joseph here once again. So, got a little bit of an update for ye old Chrysler New Yorker. Took it to flight training today and was able to get, back and forth from flight training back to home without much of any problems. However, it did rain a little bit on the way home from flight training this afternoon, and I had to use the wiper system on it. But if you guys remember, about a week ago, I posted a video on YouTube about the passenger side wiper arm messing up. Well, I did some research online and talked to some friends and stuff like that, and they told me that this thing has a what they call an electronic transmission actuator for the wiper assembly. Now, I have not yet attempted to change the wiper blades yet, but it sounds like we're gonna have to take the wiper blades off and possibly the liner gasket and glare shield guard off the front end of the car where the wipers sit. But these are the two little plastic brackets that I'm gonna have to see if I can replace. They're not super hard to get to, I don't think, although that's being optimistic at best. So if I don't have it done by Midas and me and my dad attempt to do it on our own, I'll make a YouTube video showing how we changed them out. But this kit was $3.29, so it wasn't that expensive at all to buy these two pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and change both of them out. The driver's side blade still works, it's just the passenger side blade that doesn't work, but I'll go on and show you here real fast what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go on and turn that to off and turn the switch. So driver's side still works, but there and again, for those who have not seen the previous YouTube video, I will leave it in the description box below. But it made a loud clunk. The blade stopped at the up position, and then I had to manually get out when I was at a Grubhub delivery and push it back down into the resting position in which it's in now, so it wasn't obstructing my view. Now, with that said, and beginning the process of being taken care of, I do have one other thing that I'm going to have to check and possibly replace. When this car is cold, I will go on and start it up and see if it will do it. It does it sporadically. However, up here on the display system, it's going to say fasten seatbelt because, of course, I'm not sitting in the driver's seat right now. It will sometimes chirp at me and say, check brake lamp, or brake lamp is out. And over here is the right turn signal indicator, and it will sometimes turn on, but it will not blink. So let's see if it will flash right now. Ah, it actually did it this time. So right on camera cue, we actually got what's going on with it. How lucky is that? But it says brake lamp out, and the turn signal will remain on stagnated. And if I get out here, I will show you the rear brake lamp. The rear brake light turns on rather than the turn signal. So there's one or two possibilities. One, a little canister switch on the logic board under the dash is bad, or the switch itself is bad, because if I were to switch it to the driver's side, it still ticks. But if I turn it to the passenger side, you see there I'm wiggling the turn signal, it'll click, but it won't stay stagnant. So I have to wiggle the stock to get it to flash. So this part is starting to wear out. That's about $60 on at AutoZone. But other than that, everything else seems to be working okay, and it does it off and on. Sometimes it will work for a little while and it'll work on both sides, and other times it'll sporadically just do that, or I'll go out here, start it up, it'll stop working for a little bit. But if I leave the car running for a few minutes and let it warm up, it'll start functioning as proper again. So I'm thinking that that switch is actually bad, and from what I've heard, all I got to do is take the plastic housing apart, disconnect a couple of screws, and pull a couple of wires from that harness and possibly replace that. I don't know if I want to task that myself or not. We'll see. But yeah, so that's a little bit of an update on Project Daily 5th Avenue. Stuff's continuing to be, you know, fixed up and changed out. The only other thing is I eventually am going to save up, change out this head unit, get some new speakers put in. I'm thinking of maybe buying some Alpine speakers of the same size to go in these spots. I want to try and retain the original covers. That way it looks stock, but it'll have a little more power. And then eventually I'll probably install a small subwoofer in the back just to give a good audio system quality. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, if we do try attempting the bushing repair on our own, I will be posting a video on YouTube here soon.